This is WMBF News Today at 5.
A proposed amusement park in Myrtle Beach, not such an amusing idea for some. We're taking a much closer look at a debate about to send Myrtle Beach city leaders on a bumpy ride.
Plus, before sending your child out of the door this morning, there's information you need to make sure is up to date to help police if your child gets lost or worse, abducted.
And moped owners in North Carolina about to pay to legally drive on the road. The plan will nab some extra cash for the state and possibly a few moped thieves in the process.
But first, we've got to take a look at the temperature.
5:02 right now, and new details this morning. There could soon be some big changes to Restaurant Row. The Shriners want to build an amusement center near a busy stretch of Kings Highway.
Yeah, David, you know, it's a move that not everyone is applauding. Jenna DeAngela spoke to neighbors, businesses, the Shriners, and the city. She's live with what she found out this morning. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, Theo. This letter I have here in my hands is live in Myrtle Beach. Jenna DeAngelis, WMBF News.
Jenna, thank you for that. This morning, you're getting your kids ready for school, of course, and going through that regular checklist. Do they have their lunch, their homework? How about their ID? As school is kicking back into high gear, our brand new morning reporter, Katrina Helmer, explains just how important it is that your kids are properly identifiable, right?
Well, thanks, David. Yes, you can never be too safe when it comes to...
Schools in North Carolina now embracing technology to keep parents and students in the loop when it comes to things like test time. Some teachers are using a free smartphone app called Remind 101 to text out reminders about assignments, quizzes, and tests. It's a one-way messaging system, so students, or parents for that matter, cannot respond to those reminders. The Bojangles Southern 500 will return to Labor Day next year. It was a tradition on the track, too tough to tame for some 53 years before being moved to Mother's Day. Now, some are saying that history has been restored in Darlington after more than 2 months of working with NASCAR and others. The payoff worth it for folks at the Lady in Black.
There was a lot of conversation with all the stakeholders, with NASCAR. There's nothing more prestigious than the Southern 500 here at Darlington.
We'll be able to catch the Southern 500 at the Darlington Raceway on Labor Day, right here on WMBF News. A new moped law now in effect in North Carolina that requires drivers to spend $15 apiece each year to register their mopeds with the DMV. Those in favor of the law say it has crime-fighting advantages.
With the bikes being registered and having the VIN on file, now they have no idea.
On the other hand, critics argue the new law places a financial burden on people who use mopeds to travel and don't have the money to travel any other way. And yeah, I know. You want the weather to be the same as it's been over the last 3 days. Well, it's probably not going to happen. The temperatures are going up, humidity's going up, but today it's going to be really nice out there. Isn't that right, Marla?
It is. We do have some changes in store.
Brittany Bryant, WMBF News.
Brittany, thank you. 5:33 right now. We were the first to tell you about a proposed amusement center along Restaurant Row in Myrtle Beach. Tonight, the Shriners will be meeting with city officials to talk about the next steps. Jenna DeAngelis has been on top of this story all along. She joins us live with why the Shriners say the plans are a good or for a good cause. Question is, are they good for you?
Well, David, the Shrine Club will be meeting tonight.
And happening now, North Carolina doctors are warning folks about a fire ant infestation. Yeah. It's a story a lot of you are talking about on the WMBF News Facebook page.
Fire ants may be my least favorite insect of all. This means, of course, more business for hardware stores and pest control companies. But what can you do without hiring them or buying a bunch of stuff to fight this invasion of ants in your home? Bob Hansen has the answer.
Not a laughing matter.
No, a lot of people do give up. I know that I don't think for the last 20 years I have ever not had something in the garage to kill fire ants.
You know, I always heard that you smoke them out. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
I've never heard that. What I look for on a bag or a box is always something that says kills the queen, so that at least the mound goes away.
All right.
Yeah. We are now working to learn more about a crash that shut down Highway 45 in Laura. South Carolina Highway Patrol's website says it happened near Danny Road, and it happened last night. Horry County Fire Rescue telling us that 2 medical helicopters were at that scene. The extent of the injuries, though, has not been released. Your favorite bar or club may be able to stay open past 2 a.m. Right now, Myrtle Beach City Council at least considering that idea. The change would allow clubs and bars to stay open later on Saturday nights only if they aren't selling alcohol. Food and soft drinks would still be available to be served, though. The City Council plans to discuss the possible change on September 9th during its meeting, and you are welcome to attend and listen, even add to that conversation. Airline ticket prices taking a plunge. This week marks the end of the summer airfare season. That means fewer vacation travelers and more available airline seats. To fill those seats, airlines are cutting ticket prices this week. Now, depending on the destination or the carrier, some have fallen as much as 30%. Travel experts do still suggest that you be flexible with your travel dates and times. Always try and travel on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or Saturday. Always avoid Friday and Sunday travel.